Next up, we have TrackTik, which was founded in 2013 and quickly established itself as a market leader with the mission to build better software so that its clients can run smarter businesses. TrackTik's AI-driven technology enables security organizations to connect frontline staff, back-office management, and their clients to drive improved operational efficiency and data insights. TrackTik helps security professionals make automated, data-driven decisions with its cloud-based seamless approach to system connectivity. Headquartered in Montreal, Canada, with offices in the United Kingdom and Europe, TrackTik offers 4 integrated suites of tools: security operations for guarding back-office management, mobile patrol and dispatch, and business intelligence and reporting analytics, to help security service companies follow the progression of guards, reduce manual tasks, lower costs, and demonstrate value. Don't worry, after the presentation, you'll be prompted to join the live Q&A and be able to ask any questions.
TrackTik's Mobile Plus suite will allow you to effectively manage your mobile units and gain valuable insight into these specific operations through live feedback and detailed analytics. The Mobile Plus suite is split into 2 portions, one for vehicle patrol and one for alarm response and key holding services. The patrol module allows your guards to follow run sheet based tasks, so they hit the properties or sites dictated in their route, all in a timely manner. Each site or client can have a unique jobs assigned with the ability to make said jobs time sensitive in order to meet specific client requirements. This allows you to offer unparalleled service catered and customized to each and every one of your unique clients. Inside of TrackTik, run sheets have the ability to be split by time of day of the week, and by specific mobile unit. In just a few simple clicks, you'll have your run sheet template created and ready to assign jobs and tasks to it. You have the ability to create run sheets for multiple hours of the day or night, unique routes, and unique jobs within each run sheet, all depending on the services you offer. This will allow you to offer a truly catered service to all of your clients' unique needs. Once a run sheet has been created, the next step is simply to schedule a job or multiple jobs at each site. You have the capability of deciding if a job is time sensitive or not, and estimating how long the work should take in order for security guards to complete the work in a timely manner. After the jobs have been created and scheduled for each client, the final step is simply to assign each job to a run sheet. A truly valuable and time-saving auto-assign tools function is available in order to have the TrackTik solution automatically assign the jobs to available run sheets. In just a simple click, saving you valuable time when distributing jobs into run sheets. TrackTik will allow you to better manage your run sheets by calculating an efficiency rating for each active run sheet. Lower efficiency ratings means there is room to add jobs, allowing you to go out and get more business, and more importantly, increase revenue and profitability. In order to have smarter run sheets, TrackTik can automatically produce an optimal route based on the transit times and preview it for you to evaluate. You also have the freedom of manually organizing jobs and tasks in order to randomize checks and not be predictive. A patroller can simply access the TrackTik app, click the run sheet tile, and select the run sheet that they are going to complete. Upon selecting the proper run sheet, the patroller will now be presented with all the jobs they are required to perform. Instead of the patroller worrying about which site they have to go to and how they get there with a piece of paper, they simply follow the run sheet, which will be organized in an optimal manner, so the patroller can finish the run sheet in a timely manner. Upon selecting the job they need to perform, they will be presented with a number of options. En route, signaling that they are en route to a site, En route and start navigation, performing the same action and also prompting an app like Google Maps or Waze to initiate in order to navigate to the site. Arrived on site, signaling that they have arrived on site. Request reassignment, allowing them to request the job or task to be reassigned to another patroller or unit due to an unforeseen circumstance. Once a patroller has signaled that they are on site, the application will automatically sign them into the site so that all work completed is associated specifically to that client. This way, all work completed is kept confidential to the specific client that it is being performed for. When on site, they now can see specific site instructions, instructions specific to that site they are visiting, post orders, procedural documents specific to the site for patrollers to review if need be, postpone, allowing patrollers to perform the work at a later time in the event of an unforeseen circumstance, finish job and complete report, their final step in completing the run sheet, job or task. TrackTik will ensure the patrollers never miss a beat or lose time by having to call in, instead allowing them to take action through job postponement or job reassignment, ensuring a high level of service and transparency is consistently delivered to your clients. At any time during a run sheet, a patroller has the ability to re-optimize the route. This will allow the app to automatically refresh the run sheet and continue to ensure that the current job order is the most optimal. With this feature, more jobs can be completed, keeping a consistent completion rate and therefore unmatched service to your clients. Jobs can be added on the fly, as well as by controllers or admins in the back end, and will be visible to the patroller upon selecting the refresh button, which will simply reload the run sheet, and no progress will be lost by taking this action. Keeping transparency in mind, TrackTik will not allow a patroller to complete a run sheet without hitting all sites without valid reason. Upon selecting finish, a box will be present asking the patroller why his or her run sheet is incomplete. This will allow for full transparency with your clients over incomplete work and allows for coaching opportunities, if necessary, to improve patroller accountability. TrackTik's dispatch module will allow admins and controllers to easily dispatch jobs or alarms as soon as they're received, thus allowing you to consistently meet your client's defined service level agreements. Creating a dispatch is as easy as selecting the big dispatch icon in the top left-hand corner of your portal, or by hitting the F2 hotkey on your keypad. This action will bring up large tiles so that you can easily select the type of response that needs to be created. This list is custom, predefined list that can represent the unique services you're able to dispatch for your clients, including CCTV installations or boarding up of properties. From here, you'll be presented with three options in order to dispatch the job or alarm, which can range from current clients to even one-time locations. 1. Your client list is the first option that displays, allowing you to search for the client that you'll be sending your patroller or guard to. 2. The ability to key in an address that is not a current client in your portal, allowing you to serve one-time locations, which can in turn into future clients. You'll have the option to dictate if it's a one-time location or it's to be saved for future dispatches. Your third option allows you to add in coordinates of where an alarm is coming from in order to quickly process and push out to a security officer. Once the relevant option is selected, you'll be presented with the dispatch form, which will include the information that the security officer or patroller needs in order to properly handle and respond to the dispatch. Your next step is to simply select the right billing model, which is based on the job that is needed to be performed. This will link everything with the billing module with TrackTik, so there's no need to manually calculate what is to be invoiced to the client. Everything is automated. On top of site-specific instructions, your patrollers can be armed with specific task instructions that your client has requested. This would be specific to the unique job being dispatched and will ultimately keep everyone on the same page and allow all communication to flow through one single platform. A custom ID is available as an option in order to easily search for a specific dispatch or report. Dispatches can also be sent as a future date or time if it's a planned event or an ad hoc service that the client has requested. Last but not least, you have the ability to find the right employee for the job, the most important step of the entire process. With TrackTik, you'll be able to see a list of booked on patrollers, sorted by distance from the address of the alarm, and will even be able to see their completion percentage of an active run sheet, should that be the case. You'll save valuable time in not having to check elsewhere to find out where a guard may be or what they're currently working on in order to avoid disrupting their work. Final information, such as who is reporting the dispatch and who is on site, will be pushed directly to the patroller when he or she receives the alert. Once this form has been completed, an alert will immediately be pushed to the selected patroller, who will have access to all of the information, live and in real time. A patroller can easily work through the dispatch by simply notifying what stage they are at in the process through a workflow. This workflow is customizable to take into consideration your unique flow of statuses that you need your guards to work through. The final report that the guard will have access to will be entirely based on the job or dispatch that was created in order to ensure all the information provided to your client is relevant to the situation that occurred. Your dispatch center will display valuable information, which is updating constantly as actions occur. You'll be able to see the status of each dispatch, the last action of each dispatch, and the time elapsed versus the service level agreement that needs to be achieved. Controllers or admins will have the ability to view active dispatches, reassign them to available units if needed, and also be able to close out the dispatch once the report has been submitted by the patroller. The report can be reviewed first before closing the dispatch so that comments can be added if need be. With all of the data that is produced, your mobile team will be armed with incredible valuable analytics in order to help with coaching so that you can continuously improve your service, value add for your clients, supporting what you're currently offering, and even impressing prospects so that you can sign more clients and win more bids. This can be an amazing tool to use when negotiating for renewals with your current clients, as well as having the ability to accurately show how well you responded to your client's specific needs.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much to Adam Dukowski and Molly Taylor-Klein from TrackTik for their tech talk this morning. Hey, guys, and welcome to everyone for joining now for the Q&A. This is now your time to shine, so get posting all your questions through the Q&A tab on the right-hand side of your screen. And don't forget, if you see a question pop up that you'd like the answer to, please take the time to approve it and upvote it. Now, guys, don't be shy. It takes a little while for everybody to warm up. We were just talking about this as we were kind of getting ready to roll. Just pop your questions there. Don't be shy. We're really excited to hear all of them, and the guys are ready to answer. Now, I'm sure most people will have seen the full talk, but just in case, Adam, Moddy, can you just maybe give us a quick overview of the product and its benefits?
Yeah, sure. So what you went over today was our mobile suite, and that's one of the modules within our end-to-end cloud solution. And it effectively allows mobile security companies to optimize preparation of run sheets, to be able to dispatch alarms directly from the system, have all the fully customizable reporting, and really allowing you to run a smarter mobile operation.
Yeah, and just to add to that, one of the things that our mobile solution has provided for us is the pandemic proof of a solution to make sure that you can optimize your client base and ensure that you have a quality service for all of your customers.
Absolutely. Thank you,
And then
guys. Oh, sorry.
And also touching on that is really, as people are working from home, it's getting that vital information to your clients all in real time and having that clear visibility, both for the client, but also as operations managers at security companies.
Fantastic. Now, guys, what do you think? What response have you had from the market so far? Have you had any surprising, unexpected reactions, maybe?
Not unexpected. I think the demand has definitely been there. We've seen, particularly on the latter half of 2020, there was a big digitization or re-evolution of the industry. So companies moving from antiquated manual systems or multiple systems and looking for an all-in-one encompassing solution to handle not just mobile security, but the invoicing, the rostering, but also the reporting for any static sites within the industry.
Fantastic. Now, guys, I'm having a tiny little bit of a technical problem with the questions. So as soon as they reload, I'll go for it. So I'll just ask a few of my own, if that's okay, just to start until the system reloads.
Sure.
So apologies about that. That's my my fault this side. We were saying everything was going plain sailing, and then it doesn't. There you go. So does the software does the software include HR payment functions?
Mo, did you want to take that one?
Yeah,
Asked for
absolutely,
the last one.
absolutely. Yeah. So what our software does is it allows the payroll ready data to be able to ensure that your system of record for your employees can be processed for their payment. From the side of the customer, we do allow for billing ready data, which means that from the time that a mobile service has been completed or a patrol, you can skip the sort of putting it on your Excel sheet and it'll go straight to the billing and invoice so that you have an automated service fee set up so that your clients can now pay for the service in a timely manner. One of the things that we noticed for a lot of our existing clients within the marketplace is that the challenge of administration has been accelerated by the current times. And so more automated solutions seem to be in high demand, as we can all imagine. And at the same time, we'd like to make sure that administrators who are now, unfortunately for the most part, working from home can enjoy sort of just a one screen service as opposed to trying to figure out where to put the second screen.
Fantastic. Now, I've got another question come up here. Now, can security officers download the run sheets to their device if they're at a location with poor Wi-Fi internet coverage, for instance? Because I know that is quite a big problem for in some countries, in some places, isn't it?
Definitely. So, a mobile patrol starts his shift. They will book on for their shift, and they can actually start their run sheet, and all of that information is on the mobile device. They can, when they arrive on site, they still have that all of that information despite not having a Wi-Fi connection or a GPS connection. Once that guard has finished their patrol or filled in the report or whatever the task is at that particular site, they leave the site and they have Wi-Fi or GPRS connection. All of that information is uploaded to the portal. And the great thing here is it's all date stamped and time stamped with the time that task was actually completed. So the answer is yes.
Brilliant.
Yep. Yeah, and just to add to that, one of the things that's really important to note from our system, the way that the run sheets are designed, it is, as Adam pointed out, a time and motion. So one of the things that allows for this type of service is to give a higher level of transparency, especially when we're thinking about vacant property checks or your routine patrols of after hours, so that the customer can be a little more comfortable to know that their service was provided in the manner, in the time, and for sure the frequency that they expect.
Now, just carrying on that whole conversation, can you set automatic reports to send to clients after each day?
Yeah,
Correct.
I think that's actually more of the sort of everyday requirements these days. Is that we don't expect any administrators to somehow get some paper copy or unfortunately in some cases Google Forms to come back in where they have to pretty up for the customer. So we do have what's called notification rules where you can define who it goes to, when it goes to, and in what circumstances.
So this is quite a good question, I think. Can subcontractors also use the mobile suite?
Yep,
Totally, yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
You taking that one, Modi, or
Simple
me?
as that.
Nah, I was gonna say I'll let the local person take it.
You'll take the local one. There we go. So ultimately, yes. So for example, if you are a monitoring company and there are many within the UK and you work with different service providers that attend alarms or doing patrols or VPIs, whatever that might be, they can leverage the TrackTik functionality, and the reporting, all of the vital information can be uploaded into the portal, which the monitoring company effectively has overarching control. In the same vein, a monitoring company who works with a service provider that doesn't necessarily have a system like TrackTik, they could actually offer that service via their own portal.
That's absolutely brilliant. So it's really, really usable and extendable as well, which is fantastic. So
Correct.
um,
Correct.
what are the charges for the software? Are there any different packages depending on how many people need to access it?
So it is very dependent on the size of the company, and with TrackTik, we want to have a system that fits all security companies. We work with companies, 5-man operations up to some of the largest within the UK and also worldwide. So it has to be scalable. The you aren't limited with the number of users that have access to the portal. So that is completely unlimited, and that's a free access. Likewise for your customers. So if they want to go and see the reports, knowing exactly what's been going on their particular site, that is also free access. And it's just based on the modules that you've invested in and the number of licenses. That is scalable.
That's brilliant. So completely usable no matter how big your company is and what you need to do.
Correct.
So can
Correct.
you produce a heat map from the geo-positional data that's gathered?
In terms of incidents, yes, and this is LinkedIn, and Modi probably explain in a bit finer detail. We are in the process of releasing a new functionality. It's codenamed Insight Studio at the moment, whereby all of that incident data, all of that vital information could be presented in a number of ways, one of which could be via a heat map.
Yeah, and just to add to that,
Modi,
I think
is there anything you want to say?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the things that's really important to understand is we obviously, as named TrackTik, track everything in terms of data and the reporting and all the relevant information for your operations and administration. And there's no use tracking and tracing it if you can't report on it. So one of the things that's the highlight of our system, especially related to the mobile side, is being able to collate a lot of the incident data, so you can have what we refer to as a accurate trend analysis. This will probably be why that particular question comes up a lot, because when you're trying to ensure that your clients understand what the benefits are of your patrolling service, the data will be the answer.
Fantastic. So how does TrackTik invoice for mobile patrol and dispatch?
So it's very, very easy. And one of the sort of taking a sort of back step slightly, it's one of the biggest pain points within the industry is ensuring that you're invoicing correctly, on time, but also taking into consideration things that fall outside of that box that you would normally invoice the client. So when you set up a site or multiple sites for a client, you would set up a contract, and there you would effectively stipulate which services you're providing to your client: key holding services, patrols, ad hoc services, static guarding, etc. Attached to that, we would have price tiers. So for every single client, you can have different pricing structures, different pricing strategies, also taking into consideration bank holidays, or if anything falls outside of the box. So say, for example, it's £12 for a mobile patrol. Within that, you have taken into consideration that patrol is 30 minutes and it's £12. If it then takes 45 minutes, you can automatically invoice the client for the additional 15%. So no need to check alarm reports, check patrol reports, check when, how long somebody's been at site, how long that patrol lasted. TrackTik will do the automatic calculation for you, and the invoice can be made available in the customer's portal, so they have a free access to see all of their invoices for all the services. And then any vital invoicing data can also be exported for import into Sage, QuickBooks, or any other accounting software.
Fantastic. Thank you, guys. It sounds like a really, really brilliant thing for people to be interested in. Well, that's all the questions that we've got time for. Thank you so much to Adam from South London and Modi from Montreal. Stay safe, guys. And thank you from TrackTik for a fantastic tech talk. And to all of you for joining and interacting. Our next tech talk is very soon. It's 11 a.m. and that's with HID Global. Thank you.